Hey everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. Tonight we're going to be doing our last day of our Dephemerember journal. So this is our farewell day to little Ephy. Y'all come in and say hi. Let me know you're here. I'm going to get you guys pulled up on my other devices so I can see your chat. Hey Nancy. Okay, there's one. Hopefully everybody's having a nice New Year's Eve. Being safe out there. They've already started. I can hear them outside. I'm kind of in a rural suburban area, so they're already shooting off the firecrackers and everything else, so it might be a little noisy. I don't know how much the camera will pick up, but I apologize if it is. Hey Dawn. Get you guys pulled up. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Angela. Alright, there it is. Hopefully it will cooperate and work. All right, so we're doing our last page in this journal. So this has been our Dephemerember journal, which is a collaboration between Luise Heinzl and Barbara with 49 Dragonflies. They're both YouTubers, and they get together for the last 3 years, I believe, and do this event and invite other creators to join in. So that's what we did. We've been doing it for the month, so it's ending, guys. I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad to see Ephy go and, you know, it be over. But, you know, we'll move on to new and interesting things. So I am going to, hey Dorothy, I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera up top so we can go ahead and get started on this. All right, 1 second. Alright, let's see. Make sure my volume is good. Don't think my pencil's in the screen. It's too dark. Oh, I didn't turn on a light. I have one light on. Missing a light. Hopefully that's better. Alright. Okay, and my phone is way behind. All right, so let's see, where are we at? So I redid this, I had sewed this and it was in black thread and I redid it with some cream thread so it matched a little better. It was just bugging me. It also needed to be pulled over just a little bit closer to the thing because when I was trying to tie it, it was out here and I couldn't tie the knot. So I did fix that. So our prompt list is over other than the last day, which was a special prompt that Ephy sent out. So on the very first day, and I don't know that I showed this letter, I can't remember. But because I don't think I didn't do a first day prompt per se, I started later. So Ephy, which is our little mascot, short for Ephemera, it's his little nickname, he sent out this prompt. And it says, I couldn't contain my excitement until December 4th, so I decided to kickstart a little prompt challenge for you. For this challenge, I've selected 2 prompts to work with. However, I've added a twist to make it a bit more challenging. In this note, I'll reveal the first prompt, but here's the catch. You won't discover the second prompt until December 31st. This way, you'll have to combine these prompts to creatively to complete your ephemera project. Here are your instructions. Create a door. Then on the 31st, you'll receive a second prompt to add to your ephemera. Get ready for some crafting fun with my challenge. Hugs, Ephy. So that was the original one. I had a couple of doors picked out. I decided I'm just going to go with this door. And it's just it's one I've actually used before. I used it on, I believe, my Halloween journal in the graveyard. So I've used this one before. I had a couple of them. But I'm going to use this because I like that it's open, and we're going to be seeing like it goes into something. So I'm going to use that one. And then for the next one, Ephy sent out another letter. So this is the new letter. So the new letter says, Dear Lisa, it's time to unveil your second prompt for our exciting ephemera project. Your prompt is dreams. This theme invites you to explore the realm of imagination, hopes, and the surreal. For your door, I encourage you to integrate elements that reflect dreams, be they personal aspirations, whimsical fantasies, or dreamlike imagery. This could involve ethereal designs, surreal landscapes, or symbolic representations of your dreams. How you interpret door and dreams together is entirely up to your creative spirit. I am eagerly looking forward to seeing how your door becomes a gateway to the world of dreams. Happy creating, and let your dreams take flight. And then he says, just a little heart-to-heart before I go. Once we're done with this prompt, I'll be curling up for a long hibernation. Think of me wrapped up in a warm blanket of memories that we've created together. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll always cherish the fun, laughter, and creativity we shared. Remember me when you craft, and who knows, maybe our paths will intertwine again in the future. Big cuddly hugs, Ephy. So that's our letter. So we're doing dreams, and I'm going to interpret this more like dreams of my future, plans I have, aspirations. So I'm going to go that route, not like my sleeping dreams. So that's the route I'm going to go, and hopefully we can have fun with this. So I did have to do some planning. My Kindle is completely froze. Catch up, Kindle. I did some planning because this would have been crazy long otherwise, and I don't want to be here too late. I know you guys got plans for New Year's Eve, and if you're like me, it's going to involve just, making a toast and then going to bed. But we don't do a lot of celebrating. Dave is actually working right now, so he hopes he'll be home before midnight. We'll see. He says he's going to try. But so we're going to get started on this. I'll go ahead and do a quick flip through because since this is the last day. So this was our tea bags and stamps prompt. We have a belly band made with a tea bag and just a little card that has a couple of tea bags on it, and then stamps here and there. This was our Halloween meets Christmas prompt, and it has a pocket with Oogie Boogie in there, some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. This was from a coffee package, and Ephy with his little spiced pumpkin latte for Halloween, and then just a journaling card. Okay, this was our magical creatures prompt. Ephy's having a tea party with some tea and some little fairies. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 little fairies that joined him for his tea party. And then this is where he's preparing, and he's in his kitchen getting ready for the tea party. And this one was my prompt, and it was key and zipper and secret pocket. Okay, so there's a secret pocket. This reveals an angel. And this is a belly band with another journaling card. Okay, that was my prompt. And this was plaid and polka dots. And we've got, and we made a shaker card with some little sequins in there. And polka dots and lots of plaid in our background. Okay, this one was Recycled Fairy, and she is made out of all recycled stuff from old packaging. And Ephy is reminding us to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And this was a calendar that was an old calendar that I cut out, this whole background. This one was a prompt I picked, and it was specimen card, metallic paper, frame, and texture. So there are specimen cards with some thread on them. These are little paper flowers with some metallic paper, and that was that one. It's got little pockets. And this one was spaghetti box window. So we've got our spaghetti box, which was actually a rotini box, and a card that pulls out. It has a unicorn and a doggy, and then it has a crow that's revealed when you pull it out like that. And then I just added a little postcard on the other side just to fill that in. I thought Journey just fit into it well. So that was that one, and here's where we are for this. And then I did another prompt where I just kind of did one, and it was, I don't think I had a, did I have a prompt for this? I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think I had a prompt name for this. I can't remember, honestly. I didn't write anything down, so I'm assuming I didn't. I think I just wanted to create and fill in some pages. So we made a couple little pockets, happy little moment, couldn't be more perfect, and a couple of cards. It's got some embossing glaze on there. And there's also embossing glaze on that word. And that puts us on any one of these pages that we want to fill in for our last prompt. And I think I'm going to go with, I think I'm just going to go right here. It's kind of in the middle, and we're going to go there and use that. So hopefully I can get it to lay flat enough. So that's where we're at. Hey, Lori. So I went into my calendar, found a page from my old calendar that I thought fit a dreams type scenery. So this is the one I'm going to use, and I'm going to do it as a full page spread somehow. So I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to put this on here. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of the bottom, but I do want the sun that's peeking through there. So I'm going to glue this on right in the middle. So I'm thinking about like that. So we're just going to fold this in half. So let's talk about my aspirations, goals, dreams, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to get this right out there. I am not a vision board type person. I don't tend to be super goal oriented. I wouldn't say it's a great quality, but it's just how I am, to be honest. I didn't deglate. I usually put a coating over these so they're not shiny. I didn't do that, but anyway. So that's just not who I am. So this was a challenge for me to come up with something that I thought was realistic for me to have for aspirations, dreams, plans for the future kind of thing. So my thought is I really, really want to live in a house on some land, some acreage, so that I can have a garden and maybe some chickens. I don't want a lot of large livestock. I've done that in my childhood. I don't know that I want to go with a lot of large livestock, but I do want to have some critters. At least chickens, and then, I don't know. Well, it'll depend on honestly how old I am and how much energy I have left. But I believe that, doing stuff outside, that just keeps you young at heart. So I right now live rural Georgia, but in a HOA community. So I have farms right next door. I mean, there are plenty of farms out here, plenty of land. I'm just not on it. I am in a community, and it's an HOA, and HOAs are a pain. And I want to at some point get out of this house and into you know, my own property and my own land and not be tied to all of the rules and such of an HOA. I think I'm going to go about there. Where's my door? I'm going to use this to decide. I want this. I'm going to put it in the middle, but I'm going to cut it. And I want that to kind of be just up and into it a little bit. So I think that's about right. So about there. So I'm going to cut this. Just trying to feel. About here, I think. So that's kind of my goal, is to have a property where I can have, you know, a little more land so I can have a garden, so that if I want to have a party, I can have a party and not worry about, you know, how many cars are parked outside. And here we can't invite people over really because you can't park cars anywhere. And, you know, so, and then I'm, you know, 30 feet from my neighbor's houses, and it's not ideal, although I have to say, I'm going to put this out there, all of my neighbors are awesome. I do really love my neighbors, so I am very blessed in that regard to this. But, you know, having my own land is ideal. So that's kind of really the only dream, per se. And Dave and I share in that dream that we really have at this point. You know, can it change? I don't know. But I do have grandchildren that live close, and I don't want to be too far from them. So I want it to be somewhere, ideally. I'll save that. It's pretty. Could use it for something. It's flowers. So I don't want to be too far from them. So I do have to keep that in mind. And, you know, I don't want so much property I can't take care of it. But I want enough that I can do things on. So that's one of my dreams. Another is, on that property, I would love to have like a barn or a shed or something that I could do painting parties in, or just gatherings with people and friends and do crafts. I don't really know. But I would love to have the space to be able to do that. That is one thing I miss from growing up in the country, is that because we lived, where I grew up, we lived on what I called the 100-acre farm. And basically, it was land that was split between the whole family. And it was like 100 acres that was split up between everybody. And so I was used to having all of my aunts and uncles, my dad's sisters and brothers, he had 8 of them, very close. And we did things together. I hope that's the right side. Scared me for a minute. We did things together, and you know, when we had gatherings, everybody set up tables outside, and we all got together, and you know, you were more of a community. And if anybody needed anything, they were right there, and you know. So I grew up like that, and I miss that. I miss that aspect. So I would say, can you hear all those fireworks? I miss that aspect of it. So that's kind of my goals, dreams, aspirations, whatever. I'm not sure if these are exactly the same, so I'm going to mark it one at a time. But that one's going to go about there. I hope I get it closely glued on here because I'm a little worried. I don't want to have to trim it too much. Let's see, this one about here. I don't know if I can see this pencil or not. Kinda, sort of. So that's what we're going to put together today. Something basically showing that. And we'll see how it goes. Y'all have to let me know in the comments, do you have, you know, dreams, aspirations that you are looking, you know, forward to as you get to, you know, retirement age? I know a lot of you probably are retired. I know, you know, Dorothy, I'm sure is. And, you know, some of you are a little older than me. I'm 60 this year, so old enough. But, you know, I'm getting to that point in my life where I'm like, oh gosh, I don't have anything planned for retirement. I've got to get out of this house and get into a house that is one cheaper, hopefully, and start planning for that. So that's kind of where I'm at. All right, I think that's going to be pretty. I just got to figure out how to glue it on here. So I'll make sure it doesn't show through too much. I know that the calendar is going to show through some because this isn't super dark. I tried to darken it up a little bit with some Distress ink. But I think by the time I get all the stuff on it, it won't matter if you can see the little lines through it, honestly. So I don't think I'm just not going to stress about it. If I see the grid, I see the grid, and it is what it is. But we're probably just going to start gluing here and then work our way over. I think I'll try to do the center first. I'm debating, I didn't want to cut it, so I'm hoping it will open and close properly. That's the key. It can always be a little bit of a challenge to glue to a fold like that. But we're going to try it. I wonder if I need something in there. Maybe some cardboard. Let's try a piece of cardboard here. Just to kind of hold it as flat as I can. That one's got a bump on it. Let's try this way. It's a little bit better. I think I'm going to try glue stick because I think it'll be less warpy. Wet glues are gonna warp so much. So let's see. I'm gonna try to do it a little at a time. I don't know. I'm gonna put glue on the whole thing because if I don't, it'll probably just get a lot of bends in it. I'm gonna try to do this half and then the other half. And if any of the edges don't glue down, I can throw some art glitter on that. There's ink on here, so I'm sure it's going to come off because it's just Distress ink. It was a coffee dyed paper, but it was very, very, very white when I started. It was a very light paper. All right, let's see if we can do this. This is scary. Hardest part. One, make sure that we're the right direction. Make sure my paper is the right direction, and it is. And then I'm going to try to center it. I'm going to start just up here. Try and get it centered right into that corner. And I'm just going to have to hope that everything else falls approximately where it's supposed to. That's the goal. Will it work? I don't know. I really don't. I'm going to hope that it kind of does. All right, let's see what that looks like. Well, at the very least, it looks somewhat smooth. All right, there's half. Let's see how that feels. All right, let's try it. For this one, I think I'm going to put glue on this side. I'm a little worried about the fold there. I'm not quite in there as far as I wanted. Hopefully it'll still fold. I think I'm going to fold this over so that hopefully it'll still open up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to play it by ear. I think I'm going to fold it over. Oops, my glue stick is running out. It's harder to put the glue on the shiny calendar than it is the coffee paper. It grabs differently. I don't know how to explain it. Definitely grabs differently. I don't want to get glue there. Try not to glue to my other page. We definitely don't want that to happen. Don't curl on me. All right, so let's see. Debating. Get it just just a tiny bit right there. And I'm going to open it and see how that looks. I just want to make sure that it actually lays flat in the inside, you know. All right, let's try this. Go this way. Luckily, glue stick does give you a little bit of working time. I just want to make sure that it lays kind of, oh, it feels like it's drying already. It's totally drying already. What? Why are you drying already? My positioning's way off on this one. I think it's because I didn't have it quite in the center. All right, we got a little trimming to do, but that's okay. Oh, I have a fold. Oh, bummer. I can't pull it up, so maybe I can flatten it. We're going to try. We're going to try to flatten it. I got to get the door in there, too. That's going to be fun. I thought about... I'm already tearing it. You know what? I might just cut it. It's probably going to tear because... Here. I'm just going to release it. I didn't really want the tear there, but it's going to do it anyway, so it is what it is. There. Now it'll hopefully stay better. I might have to throw some glue in there, though. All right. It's not terrible. It's on there. I just got to figure out how to get glue inside there. Let's see. It's definitely needs some glue in there. Let's see. Is that glued down? No. See, it's still... I should have just done it in 2 pieces, guys. I didn't want to do it in 2 pieces, but I think it's probably best. All right, we're just going to throw our glitter here. See if we can get this to seal down. I'm not worried about there being a split there. It's not a big deal, but yeah, this isn't glued at all. We'll see if the rest of it took okay. Try to get that wrinkle out. Where's my bone folder? I don't want to rip it. I'm trying to be somewhat gentle. All right, that's not terrible. Let's see. I'm seeing how it acts when you fold it. All right, is this side down? Kinda. Oops. Oh, I can't get in there. Yeah, it's just the tiniest bit. Try to get some glue in there if I can get under that material. All right, you're not going to cooperate. I'm just going to shove the nozzle in there. There. Try to make sure my edges are glued before I go trimming it. Seem okay on this page. This page did better. This page, it's got a few spots. Could be better. Get in there. So maybe next time I'll just try it. I've seen other people do it on the folds. I rarely have success. Sometimes. All right, I think all the other edges seem okay. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can't trim that. Here's my glue lid. I lost you. Where'd you go? Ha. Okay. And my needle. Get you out again in a second, as soon as I figure out how to do this door. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and trim that. It's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. Dreams aren't perfect, right? Where are my scissors? Okay, there. Alright, let me catch up on y'all's comments. Let's see. Dawn says that's her life. She loves it. I know, Dawn. I'm jealous. We are actively planning and discussing your retirement. Okay. You're retired at 62 and love it. Okay. My hubby has worked at his job for 30 years, so I got a full-time job on top of my business. I know, girl. I don't know how you do it. To get home early, retired in 4 years. He's 55. He's the same age as Dave. Dave's 55 too. Wow. Yeah, I can technically retire in, I guess, 2 years. You don't get as much, but I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. I'm not 100% sure. We could sure use the extra income, but a part of me is like, do I need to do like Dot, go back to work for a little while and try to get some income coming in? I'm not sure what I want to do about this, because I don't want to cut that, because it's the actual page. So I'm not going to cut that. I think I will. I might just try to make it blue or something so it blends in. So it's just a little bit crooked. I'm only going to cut on the actual coffee page. I don't know how to get there. Let's see. Maybe my little scissors, which are here somewhere. Okay, where did you go? I literally just had you like 10 minutes ago. I'm probably looking right at them. I can't find them. They're not in that. Not there. Okay. Huh. They have a pink handle. I don't know. I have, like I said, they're probably right here, and I'm not seeing them. Okay. No. I'll run and grab the other ones. That's weird. Oh, now I see them. Oh well, that's okay. I'll use these. Already got them now. Let's see if I can get this little spot. It's a tricky spot to get to. It's too close. I don't want to cut anything else, so don't want to cut my little Ephy charm. All right, there we go. I think that is good. As long as we're sealed. We're not quite right there. Make sure everything is sealed. Ah. I thought it was, but maybe it was. And then I cut it. That's a possibility. All right, that feels... I think that's okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not even noticeable when you're flipping through, honestly. We're going to leave it. All right. That's not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad. We'll deal with that. All right, back to my comments. So, let's see. Lori says she's retired at 63 and love it too. Spend 3 afternoons each week watching grandsons, live in the country, love my morning walks and porch sitting when the weather is nice. We garden and mow a lot. Life is good and peaceful. Aw, this sounds awesome, Lori. You heard those fireworks? They're so loud. My poor cat, he's hiding. And let's see. Nancy says, watch first grandson 3 days a week and live on 10 acres and love it. See? Y'all are living the life. That's my goal. Get out of this HOA and do something like that. So hopefully it works out. Just honestly, it's just going to depend on money, guys. And money has not been kind to us. All right, I think I'm going to get rid of this little piece here because I'm going to put it in the center, and that's going to create issues. If I remember my pointier scissors. I think these are a little bit pointier. See if I can get that off there, the little finial kind of thing, without cutting the whole thing. I don't know why I'm worried about cutting it. I'm not going to save it. It's too little. All right, there. Floor. All right, now I got to figure out where to cut this to go down the middle. So I'm just going to cut through there first. So I'm making a door, so. And then I'm going to cut these little pieces in the middle. All right. So we've got our two pieces, and then I've got to decide how I want it to look, because I want it to look kind of like it's opening somehow. Not 100% sure if I... No, I like it the other way. Okay, maybe I'll just have it a little apart. It's probably safer for it to be a little apart anyway. I'm leaning toward that. I think I'll cut off those little pieces though. They look kind of funny. Let's see if we can cut these little teeny pieces off. I know, they're probably going everywhere. I'm shaky today. I had chicken. Daughter wanted to eat out, which I hate eating out, honestly. I'm not an eat out person. She wanted Bojangles, so that's what we had. And I will pay for it later because me and eating out do not agree. But now I'm kind of shaky. All right, maybe just a little bit off there. Make it rounder. Okay, that looks like a door. Now I gotta figure out how to glue this sucker on there. Whew, it's so tiny. I think I'm just gonna use art glitter and try to get it right on it and see how it goes. It's gonna be a challenge. All right, let me look at my other stuff. I know y'all have a lot in common. Life is short. I started taking mine. Husband is still working. Dawn says she heard the fireworks. Right, I'm just gonna set this on here. Yeah, they're loud here, and they'll go on till 1 or 2 in the morning. They don't stop. That is the only downfall to the area. They will shoot off fireworks for anything. Anything and everything. Quite literally. This is challenging. I wonder if I should have just brushed it on there. That might have been a better option. It's so tiny. Thinking it might have been a better option to brush it on there, but I kind of want a lot of glue on here so it doesn't fall off or break because it's so fragile. Oops, I missed one. Just spreading it out a little bit. See if I can pick it up without it tearing. So I glued it to the board, so now I gotta be careful. I don't know if that was the best idea. Don't glue to my board. Okay, that's not the best idea. Next time use silicone. We'll see how it looks. Is it in one piece? Kinda, sorta. Not. It's now definitely more rustic looking. You poor thing. All right, that didn't work so good. We are not going to do the other one that way. All right. Okay, let's get this gate on here. I think about there. Just a little bit of an opening. All right. So I think I'll grab my silicone mat for the next one. That was dumb. Don't do that. Glue it on silicone. Because I tore off half the paint. It's okay. I'll throw something on there. Some ink or something. It'll be okay. I'm not going to stress. I'm going to try to brush it. Let's see if that does any better. As long as I pick it up fast and it doesn't glue to anything, it should be okay. So, just a little bit of glue. Teeny bit of water just so it spreads better. My Mod Podge brush, where are you hiding? It's probably in the bathroom. Oh, there it is. Let's try this and see if I can get enough glue on here. This way. I know it's going to glue, but I think the silicone, it won't stick, so. I think. Oh, that's not near enough. Okay. I don't know. There's not a good way, probably. I hope that's enough. It doesn't look like enough. It dries so darn fast. I did add water, though. Maybe it'll be okay. All right, let's see if we can pick it up without it destroying it this time. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'm going to try to get it about the same height. All right, I think that's a better option. At least having it on the silicone mat kept it from sticking to it. So it really stuck a lot to that other thing, which I should have known, you know, kind of common sense. Sometimes you just don't think. All right, I'm going to wash this out. I don't want glue sitting in that brush. All right, go over there. Okay. Seems like it's glued down. That little piece is crooked, but it's a broken fence. I'll fix it. It's okay. I think it looks like it turned. I can't tell. Just going to throw some glue under it. Stick it back down. Because I can ink it if I have to. Because this is shiny, any glue that is on the outside will probably show. I want to make sure that it's not going to stick together. So I'm thinking I don't want to. If I mat this, I will have to powder it. So I could put some matte medium or something on here to take away the shine like I normally do. But because this is going like this, I would have to really powder it very well to make sure it didn't stick. So I'm just going to deal with the shine. I'm not going to risk that. I think that would be way too risky. So I am going to put a little bit of powder on this thing though, just to be sure it doesn't stick to the other one. Don't blow powder in your eyes. I have glasses on, it's okay. And then I think, I don't know if I want to bother inking. Oh, I'll ink it. I have some ink sitting here. I'll just throw a little bit of ink on that spot where it's completely tore off right there. Let's see if I can do it without it getting on the actual background. Gotta be super, super careful. Okay, it's a little bit. I can't do it because it's too close to the background. It's thin. It's very thin. Thin piece. You know, could I use a brush and do it? Maybe, but I'm not going to take the time. Okay, so now we have to put our dreams and our aspirations on here. And I did, your neighbors are starting to do it too. Yeah, they started at like 8 o'clock and they've been going ever since. All right. Let me see, where's a clip? I'm just going to clip this a little bit so it stays down a little easier. All right, so here's what I did. To save time, I cut out clouds that I made. So I made a digital with cloud type shape, and it's just got a little bit of like a gray edge on it. And I printed it on my cloud paper. I have a whole, you've seen it before if you're regular, this pack of paper that I found on clearance at Michael's a long time ago. Well, sometime this last year, I think. And it has this cloud paper in it. So I printed it on that. And then I fussy cut them all out. So lots of little cloud pieces. And then I'm going to use those for my dreams. So I've got them mostly prepared. We're going to see if I can get them back the way they go. And then I have some labels with inspire, living the good life, create, and dream. So these are thicker, and I went ahead and pulled these apart because I want them a little bit thinner. I tend to not want to bulk up my journal too much. So you just separate it with a spatula or something. I usually try to leave some of the brown. You can usually peel them pretty thin, but I leave a little of it. And then you just kind of peel it off until you get it to the length that you want. And usually it peels very easy. So, or the thickness, not the length, the thickness that you want. So I think about there is good. And then you can kind of clean it up a little. I'm trying to make too much of a mess right now. It's just a little bit thinner. All right, so some of my pictures that I have, let's look at our pictures. So we have seeds, which implies planting a garden, of course. So we have seeds. This is representation of like a she shed or a crafting barn or whatever it might be. This is representation of planting gardens. And some chickens. And this is me painting out in my field. So representation of having, you know, painting classes or just going out in nature and painting in the field. A nice red barn. I would love a red barn. A stream. Always been a wish of mine to have a stream on my property of some sort. And this is representation of the house. I couldn't find a house that was absolutely perfect, but this is close. I want some sort of just a rustic farmhouse. It might even be a log cabin. I don't know. Just some sort of a rustic farmhouse. In reality, I would love a ranch, but those just, you don't find very many of those around here. So it is 2-story at this time. So those are the ones I picked out. And I'm going to add them. So I marked on the back so that I could do this somewhat quick. So let's see, what is this one? I think that's chickens. Okay, so I'm going to glue these first, and then we'll figure out where to place them. Okay, so So this goes supposedly like this. I think I might need to cut it just the tiniest bit smaller. All right. Okay. So let's see if I can get this on here. All right, so there's chickens. And this says seeds. So as I was doing it, I marked the back and put an arrow so I knew where it fit. That way I could save time with y'all and not sit here for an hour trying to figure out, you know, what went where and how to fit it to my pre-made clouds. Because I just randomly made the clouds. They weren't like, there was no measuring. Oh my goodness, there was no measuring or anything. Yeah, they're very loud, so I apologize. Let's see, where is this house? A house. Do y'all do anything for New Year's? Or are you like me, you just kind of stay in and have a quiet evening? We open crackers. We don't do Christmas crackers on Christmas. We do Christmas crackers on New Year's. I don't know why. It's just always seemed to make more sense to me to do the Christmas crackers on New Year's. And then we wear the little party hats and, you know, open our little goodies and things like that. And I try to buy the slightly better Christmas crackers that have slightly better things in them. So that's how we typically do it. Girl planting? Planting. Okay. You stay in? Yeah. It's just safer. And I don't drink, so because I don't drink, there's, you know, granted, I could be a designated driver, but, yeah. So I would be that one friend who didn't drink. It's not that I don't like to drink. I take medicine that does not let me take alcohol too, so I obey those rules very well. I just don't. I've never been a big drinker, even when I was younger and, you know, drinking. It was, you know, one drink and that's it. I've got plenty. 'Cause I'm scrawny, so I get a little too tipsy too fast. Okay, our stream. I don't know if these are all going to fit. We're going to play it by ear. We'll find out. Girl painting. And if they don't fit, then I'll figure out which ones to use. I would love to use them all, but we'll see. Because I didn't have time to get them all laid out. It took me forever just to find the pictures. So I had to just go through and look through all of my ephemera and my magazine pictures and things like that. Okay. Yeah, this one's definitely probably going to be too big. I don't know. I do have a smaller one that could be representation if I need it to be. Let me see if I have a smaller cloud that barn will fit on. This one's a little bit smaller. I do that. If that doesn't work, then I can do, I have a stamp. It's got a little red barn. This one. So I'll do the tiny one if I can't figure out a way to make it fit. And the she shed. We'll glue that on there anyway and see if it fits. All right, there's the little she shed. Don't drop it. I didn't write on that one, so let's see which way it looks best. I think that fits just enough there. All right. So let's see if we're going to need to switch out that barn. So I want to put those labels too, so. All right, so just put the big ones on the top. So we'll put this one there, maybe there. Which one's the biggest? This barn is the biggest. Planting and seeds makes sense. And painting, stream, chickens, debating, maybe, no, let's try that. It's like a puzzle, guys. Where's the littler one? Let's do this one up here. And then maybe this one over here. I was trying to put the seeds next to the planting girl because that would make more sense. I may not use this chicken. I don't know. Well, maybe I can. Let's see. Chicken is causing problems. I do have some smaller chickens. So I need, ooh, goodness gracious. That is crazy. All right, let's see what I have. So I have a smaller cloud. Maybe, I think that's the smallest cloud I have. Don't absolutely have to have the chickens, but all right, I think I can fit that. If I have to, I'll go over the gate a little. It doesn't really matter. I had thought about putting it underneath, but I forgot, so. And it would have been a little more complicated to do it that way, so. All right, I think I can fit. I'm debating on a chicken, or I might just do something else. Let me see. I had some stickers here somewhere up there. Stickers. So I've got chickens. I've got a kitty cat. Got little baby chickens. I could put one little baby chicken. Maybe I'll just stick it on the, I could stick it with the seeds, or I have some little teeny tiny cloud ones that I bet it would fit in. There's another label I wanted. Does this little chicken fit in there? A tiny little chicken. Yeah, I could totally put that there. All right, little chicken. It's just a baby chick, but yeah, it's fine. If I can hold on to it. got a baby chick. There he goes. All right, little baby chick. All right, so we'll do that instead of the bigger ones. I'll use them somewhere sometime. And then I want to put, I had a kitty cat I wanted to put. Got to have cats on the farm. I'm just debating on which one. I've got this one that looks like he's going mouse hunting. And I've got this one that's playing on the back. I think I can fit them. Stay. Maybe the one that looks like he's mouse hunting. They're both cute. Can you see them? I never know because I'm... So, mouse hunting chicken, or chicken, a mouse hunting kitty cat, or a playful kitty cat. Either one. There's also bunnies and things like that on here, which, you know. And pigs, but I don't think I'm going to have pigs, so. No pigs for me. Start a vegetable garden is going to go there, I think. And enjoy a more self-sufficient lifestyle. Maybe. Living the good life. Got to put that here somewhere. Maybe. Inspire. Create. Maybe I just won't. I don't know. Maybe I won't have one in that bubble. Debate if I want to. Alright, inspire, create. Maybe we'll put these on the gate. That works. We could do that. I think that's feasible. And then dream at the top somewhere. Maybe there. That sounds... The mouser? Yeah, right? I agree. Let's see if I can fit them in a bubble. Do I have a skinnier bubble? Let's see. Got room for dream. Okay. So that's good, that's good. That's good. I could pull this. Let's see. I'm just trying to see where this word is going to fit best. Think about there. So then this could go there. Create can go over, it doesn't really matter. And then we've still got one bubble. Can I fit it? I don't know if I can. It might be no room for the kitty cat. Might have to leave kitty cat off. I mean, I could just stick them on there. I could cut down a bubble. It's got a little bit of a gray edge, but honestly, I could probably just use some black soot on it. Let me see. I'll get the smallest one I have. Where's my little mouse or kitty cat? I can fit him on here if I cut that down to about there. Let me see. We'll see if I can do this. I'd love to have a little kitty cat on there. And we'll just put some black soot around it. Honestly, the gray is very, very light, so it doesn't, it's not a huge deal. Alright, little mouse or kitty, let's see if you fit on there. Yes. Can I fit you there? You know what? I'll just go over the top. It's fine. I want the mouse or kitty, so we're going to use the mouse or kitty. Got to have them on the farm. This is smaller. I should put the she shed down there and put the mouse or kitty there. He makes more sense up there, right? Hold on, let me get him on here. Trim it just a little bit. There, that's better. And then So that fits with me painting there, so that's good. All right, I think we're good. Let's see. And then we'll figure out where to put in. I had a couple of little labels. I think I might have got them all. As I had start a garden here, which works there. So it says start a vegetable garden. And then enjoy a more self-sufficient lifestyle. Let me ink this one just a little bit. Just a little more interest. So let's glue this one down. Too close to my fold. All right, Dream, you're not cooperating. I might have to thin that one out a little bit more. It's a little bit thick still. I just don't want it to be an issue when I'm trying to bend the page. Thin it out pretty thin. Come on. All right, we're gonna get Dream on there. Make sure that I can fit that. I don't think I have to put it over the top of that house. I think I can get in there. Debating. I don't know, I might have to put it over the top. Just a little. I don't want to trim it, so I'll just get this house on here first. So I thought this would be a fun way to do this. So you guys are going to have to tell me, did y'all like doing Dephemerember this year? Is it something you want to see in the coming years? Was it fun? Are there things you liked, things you didn't like? Let me know in the comments. That way I know what to do next time. Oh, too close. Let's go. It is inspiring, good. And yes, it was fun. Okay, awesome. That's what I like to hear. All right, so kitty cat. Something was there. I'll enjoy a more self-sufficient life. Where's my rag? Okay, kitty cat. Yes, it was fun. I never heard of this before. Okay, that's good. Seems like y'all liked it. I actually enjoyed it, and I enjoyed having Ephy around and talking with him, and you know, it was fun and playful. Sometimes we got to have a little playfulness in our lives, right? Let's see. But yeah, figuring out this live was, whew. I know y'all think these things just come to me, but they do not. It took me hours of trying to figure out what on earth I was going to do. I was just like, I had no clue. I saw that prompt and I was like, oh no. Of all things, making me do a vision board type thing. That was not exactly what I wanted. But you know what? It's okay. It turned out, right? I challenged myself and I ended up with something that does speak to me. So that is good. Sometimes we just got to push ourselves a little bit, go outside our comfort zones and do things, you know? Who was it that said, do something that scares you every day? It was Eleanor. Is that right? Eleanor? I feel like that's right. It's a quote. This is getting dirty. I keep these very sharp and it's got glue all over it. So it's not quite as sharp as it normally is. Did David jump on? Is he home? I haven't heard the doorbell. I assume he's not. Oops. Blowing the dust off. He might be. My chat feels like it's a little behind. Oh, there it is. Dave said, hello. You like how it challenges creativity with the prompts. It is true. I did things I never would have done probably without those prompts. That is very true. Because I don't really challenge myself as much as I should, I don't think. I tend to play it a little safe. Okay, let's see. I want to put this thing down there. Trying to line it up before I stick it. Maybe about there. Okay. And let's see, can we get both of these in there? Not if I put that label there, so. Oh, maybe I can. It's close. Ooh. I could just put it over the top and be okay. All right, we'll do that. It was Eleanor. I thought it was, and I was trying to remember. Dave looked that up, by the way. You didn't know that by heart, did you, dear? He might have. He's actually pretty good about trivia stuff. I am not. I'm not good at trivia. But yeah, I definitely don't do something that scares me every day. Definitely not. I am more of a play it safe kind of person. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't. It doesn't have to scare you dangerously. It just has to scare you, you know, maybe emotionally. You know, like speaking in front of somebody or something like that. You know, not something that's going to hurt you. It doesn't mean go skydiving. One of you went skydiving. Who was it, Bonnie? Is she here tonight? I think she went skydiving. was like, what? You ain't getting me to jump out of a perfectly good plane. That ain't happening. That plane's going to have to be going down before I jump out of it. Oh, come on. It's really fighting me. Just need you thinner. Okay. You get out of bed. There you go, Dorothy. This is probably true at your age, hon. I just hope I'm as spunky as you are. I want to live to be 100. That is like a goal, to live to be 100. I'm not one of these people that is ready to be done. I want to live to be 100. I think there. All right, get our little chickadee over there. We're getting there. What time is it? Ooh, it's early too. I'm doing good on time. Really helps when you prepare a little bit and have it planned out a little bit better. Because I probably spent a good hour just cutting all this stuff out. And then probably another 20 minutes making the digital. A lot of prep time. All right, little chickie. I feel like I need more words though. I might have to look for some more words. I tried to find more words that had to do with this, but I wasn't successful. So I'm going to see if I have any. I have that farming printout that I did. I'm going to look at it real quick. See if there's anything in it. I had a piece of it that was already cut out mostly. Let's see what we have in here. I don't remember what I wrote on it. All right. Simply less is more. Joy comes the morning. Farm fresh eggs. Farm happiness is homemade. For this family. Gather with family. Memories made. Home sweet farmhouse. That kind of works. Either just farmhouse or home sweet farmhouse. We'll see how they fit, and then I'll decide. All right, so farmhouse or home sweets. I have a feeling it's going to be a little long. It might be all right. I could probably still put it there. All right, and then what else do we have in here? Farmhouse life. Ooh, that's good too. Do small things. Farmhouse life. I could put both of them, honestly, because farmhouse life kind of means something a little different than just farmhouse. So, farmhouse life, maybe. Maybe. Let's see if I see anything else on here. Simple plus, love, stay a while. These are the good old days. Gather with family, gathering room. Today is a good day for a good day. Thankful, grateful, thankful, blessed. Free range chicken. Could use that. I feel like it needs more words, you know? put some words on here. Just don't know if I can fit it in there. I don't like the way it fits there. Alright, so maybe not. But I do like possibly gather with family or gathering room. I also have just gathering on here. I could use it by itself. Memories, bless this farmhouse. Farm fresh milk, free range chickens. They're both big. I'm gonna put over here. I don't have anything that says like paint. Fresh baked goods, support your local farmers. I mean, relax, unwind. All these are good things. You could definitely put like unwind. I'm all about unwinding, guys. Maybe unwind. What was I thinking? I saw something with, I'm debating which one for maybe gathering. Gather with family. I want to remember to gather with family, so we'll put gather with family somewhere on here. Let's see, where shall I put it? Maybe here. Maybe here. Joy, self-sufficient, gather with family. Maybe there. I feel like I need more things over there, but I don't know what to put over there. It's the stream. I mean, the stream is very unwindy, right? But so is painting for me. Maybe we'll put relax by the stream. I saw relax here somewhere. Where did I see it? I'm sure it's right in front of me, guys. Gotta be here. There it is. I found it. I found it. All right. Relax for by the stream. That works. Okay. I think I can ink this. Where's my little bitty inker thing? There it is. You'd think they'd run out of fireworks. Can y'all imagine all the money? Oh my goodness, fireworks are not cheap. I just think about all the money they spent. Where are my tweezers? Tweezers. Hello. You're purple. I should be able to see you. All right, what'd you do with them? Oh, come on. I'm losing things today. They're not where they're supposed to be. I think they're on my table here somewhere, and I'm not seeing them. I don't know where they are. Okay, well, we're using our fingers before this thing dries. It's just so small. I don't know where they are. They're here somewhere. Weird. All right, so Home Sweet Farmhouse. This one goes up by the farmhouse. Okay, that's on. Gather with Family's not on. Can't believe I lost those tweezers. I know they're here. Oh, they're under my plate. I knew I had them. Just a little bit easier sometimes to hold. Gather with Family. Where did I decide? Under the, like there? It's like I want it there, but I've already got Living the Good Life there, so I guess I'll put it here. Probably powder this page just to make sure that there's no sticky stuff. What's missing? Farm Life. I love like a gardening one, but I don't have a gardening one. Which I'm kind of surprised. I have like food somewhere in here. Kitchen, pantry. Like I wanted something, you know, that says grow your own or something. I mean, I have the Start a Vegetable Garden there. I just have like Fresh Baked Goods. That's not really. And Farm Fresh Eggs. That's fine. I guess Farmhouse Life will work. Okay. So, Farmhouse Life. All right. And then Unwind needs stuck down. For me, painting and crafting is unwinding. Even though it does use energy, it's still unwinding. Okay. All right. I got them all down? Nope. Missed one. So free range chicken, Farm Fresh Eggs. I guess it's just so big. I could just say free range maybe. I think I'll just say free range because it's too long. Okay, I think that is a excellent little vision board, dreamscape of all my hopes and dreams, which hopefully will come to be at some point in my life. I hope. I think the plan is to build up enough equity in this house that we can sell it and do that, you know, buy a smaller house. So hopefully the kids will be on their own and we won't still have a kid living here too. Not that I mind that. All right, where is my little plastic bag? There it is. All right, do y'all like it? Turn out cute. That is our prompt from Ephy. Where is Ephy? Ephy, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Ephy is getting ready to hibernate. Can you hear him? Do you know what that noise is? He is in my craft basket I made. Look. Ephy, what are you doing? Are you snuggling in for hibernation in my craft basket? Is it cozy? He likes it. He's got all the little scraps and stuff and like some threads and stuff. Well, aren't you just cute? Well, he's going to go hibernate until next time. So say bye to Ephy. All right, guys, that is our live. I know he should stay with us, right? But he says he has to hibernate, so we're going to let him hibernate. I need another mascot. That is our live. I will be back on Wednesday with something. I don't know what. I need the paint, guys. I got to pick out another painting. So hopefully I can figure that out. And y'all have a wonderful, happy new year. And I will see you in the next year, I guess. It'll be soon. Sooner for me than y'all. I think most of you are on the other coast. And we are on the East Coast, so it is going to be happening soon here. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.